Hey, 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 hey. Welcome to the Spit or Swallow Beer Reviews Day of Beer Dependence. I'm Jammer.
Yes, I am Shagdog. This is our day that will live in infamy.
No, that's the other one. That's
What
the
other
other
one?
one. The other day. Pearl Harbor Day.
Oh, yeah, well, still, this is a drinking day that will live in infamy.
That James Cameron guy, man, he
Oh,
really fucked it up, didn't
shit. I'm doing Tideland Brewing's Willie Nillie. It's got Willie Nelson on the can, and it's by Tideland Brewing, and the Beer Advocate score, or no Beer Advocate, 5.8% ABV, and it's considered an IPA. Doesn't say what type of IPA. All right, there we go.
he? Well, Shagdog, I got fuck 2024.
Oh, yeah, fuck. 2024, yeah.
And it's Abomination Brewing's Triple Dry Hop Indian Pale Ale. Of course, Beer Advocate considers it a New England IPA. It's
Shit.
9.7 ABV, and it gets an 83, I think it was, or 86, one of those two. Not very important because it's in the 80s, so it doesn't matter, right? Right. Okay. So, but anyway, you know, what gets me about this thing, you know, it's they've created a liquid protest. You know, it's like a boozy exorcism of another year, right? That has
Yeah.
kind of rolled into this year now. All of a sudden, you know, with all the protesting and everything, it's like what the hell. But I feel like it's tripped on its own shoelaces and caught fire and fell into a pit of dumb. You know, like all these people who are delusional. Anyway, I'm going to dive in here, Shagdog. Very hazy, very golden hazy, almost like grapefruit or lemonade, you know, looking. The head is nice and frothy, inviting. It really, you know, very inviting. Yeah. Aroma. Now that aroma, I tell you, that aroma has that pine, citra type hops. You know, it got a little mango, a little pineapple funk. It almost smells like you're on a tropical vacation, you know, that you can't afford. You know, you're staying in the dive like John Candy and Summer Rental, you know, but
Yeah.
you're enjoying your life as much as you can anyway. All right, I'm diving in, Shagdog. Go ahead.
Yeah, this also on Untapped, it gets 3.8 out of 5. The can says it's a hazy IPA. I think something like that. Indian or hazy and Indian pale ale. Yeah. Citrusy, piney. Yeah, piney and citrusy. That's really all I'm getting.
Mm.
Maybe it's a little bit of earthiness in there. I'm ready to go. His head is very two finger right now still. I didn't even get all the beer in there, but the beer is a golden hazy, a slight cloudiness to it, maybe a 50% haze.
Mm. Kind of awesome.
That's what Willie said.
Well, mine has got a sharpness to it. It's juicy. It makes your mouth water. It's full of character. It explodes with like a hop forward type bitterness, you know, and then it bursts into like orange zest and maybe a little mango peach flavors and a splash or two of pineapple there, and it kind of has like that backbone is kind of got an aggressive citrus that kind of carries it through, you know, into the that citrus pine flavor, you know, that you're just carrying right into that pine. Yeah, it just feels like you're slightly dry finish and a little resiny. You know, Shagdog has that resinous aftertaste and flavor.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, it's like it has something to say, but it's out of breath. You know.
Right. Yeah, this says it only has 5 IBUs in it.
Oh, wow.
according to Untapped. I don't know about Kansas or anything, but it does say an aromatic sticky IPA. Put on some braids and you'll think you're a Willie with this hazy dankness.
Nelson, right?
Yeah, but look at the dude. He looks more like the teacher from Beavis and Butthead dressed up like Willie Nelson.
Yeah, he does, don't he?
Yeah. All right. Yeah, children. Beavis.
Oh, I was thinking about South Park. Sorry.
Yeah. Probably almost the same character. Yeah, you're the child molested one. Yeah. The one on Beavis and Butthead is more like a hippie or something, but it's kind of nerdy still. But yeah, this is a slight citrus jammer, a tropical citrus, a slight pine. It's easy to drink, and that's probably why it's only 5 IBUs, but it tastes like it might be higher than that. But if it says 5 IBUs, I guess somebody on Untapped can't lie, right?
No, you can't lie. It's on the computer.
This is America. You're not supposed to lie.
Well, let me just tell you, this is big, it's bold. It makes a good bitter kiss off to the previous year and to whoever you want it to be for. It's like a middle finger in a can.
Yeah.
It's like, and you know what? If you're sarcastic, share that sarcasm.
Yeah, and it's like a finger to the 2024 from some people, and a finger to the beginning of 2025, and all the way through the middle so far from other people.
Yeah, I tell you, in some ways, it was turning out good in the beginning, and now all of a sudden it's getting bad because, I mean, it's just like the whole protest of Trump sending the B-52s and all that kind of stuff.
What do you mean the B1s? B2s? B2s.
Oh, yeah.
B2 South Polymer, yeah.
I got me a Chrysler.
Well,
it is about the
yeah, I can see why you said B-52. Yeah. Yes, the most famous B. Love shot, baby.
All right, the B1s.
And I apologize to all of our fans for Jammer's actual fan going on his computers. He had some computer issues earlier, and now the fan's cooling off from all the hard work he had to put into it. Yeah. Unlike Jammer, today the computer's on Jammer time.
Yeah. But yeah, the whole B1s, it's better than the B4s. But the B1s going over there and everything,
B2, right? B2.
Constitution.
B2 bomber. B2 stealth bomber. I don't know what the B1s were.
Why'd you tell me B1s then?
Well, I corrected myself. Said B1. B2.
Well, B2 is a bowel movement.
Is there a B1 bomber? Probably is. Yeah, it's a sleeker B1 Lancer. It looks like is that the U2? It looks like a U2 almost.
Yeah, you get it sooner or later. It's like a boomerang. That one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, if I can continue now.
The boomerang, yeah, I like that.
Without being interrupted a dozen times.
Right.
Correcting the mistakes that you have implanted in my head. Now, the Constitution says that the president cannot declare war without Congress's but
approval.
Yeah, but he is able to take military actions as long as they don't last longer than 60 days. So, and he had to give 48 hours notice. Within 48 hours. Yeah, there it is. And
the bird.
So, guess what?
Peregrine Falcon and the B2.
Yeah. And so guess what? He did exactly that. So what is there to protest? Quit letting the TV news anchors and everybody else, like The View and everything, instigate you into to believe in something that you can look up yourself and read in the Constitution and the World Powers Act of 1973. Do a little research and think for yourselves. Anyway, back to the...
Oh, good, because I just said that to you.
What's that?
I back to the beer. Let's try to be like your freaking agent on the side there. Like, come on, dude, get back on track.
Get back on track. You're losing the crowd.
Back to the beer. This is a low IBU. You can tell it's an IPA, but it's very low on the mouthfeel.
Spectrum.
Yeah, the hoppiness. I mean, in the front part. Oh, that was weird feeling. That was almost like claws on a blackboard. Yeah.
Oh, is it that loud?
It was a little loud.
It
Not
didn't
real
sound loud at all to me.
Oh. Yeah, it's easy in the front. It's like watery almost in the front, but then you get to the middle of the back, you're like, okay, there's all the hops and stuff, but it's still pretty smooth. And if it's 5 IBUs, I would say about 10 or 20, but apparently it's 5. But it's not bad. I'm going to give this jammer a B for Willie and a plus for his music, so a B plus and a swallow and a quarter.
Well, that's pretty awesome, I have to say.
It was all Willie Nillie.
Oh, Willie Nillie, huh? Well, Shagdog, my
beer. Get back to the beer.
My beer is very easy to drink, considering it does have such a piney and resinous flavor, as well as the citrus grapefruit type pine stuff with the mango and peach and pineapple. It does have that dankness, the dirty dish rag type smell if you're letting it sit there for a long period of time and souring. You know, a lot of people kid me about that, but it is. If you let a dish rag sit on in the sink or whatever, and let it sour, you know, it's got that bacteria growing on it and everything, and it sours. That's what the smell is, you know. You have to take care of that, you know. But anyway, I'm going to give this it a B plus and a swallow and a quarter, because it's pretty darn easy to drink. It has a nice flavor. It gets you mouth watering, but then it has that dry finish and the lingering resinous type flavor that makes you kind of want to go back for another sip, you know.
Yeah, maybe we should show all of our great fans that we have, Jammer, that can a little bit up close, because it looks like Uncle Sam Skeleton or 2024. You know, it's nice.
He's even got a beer himself. See?
Yeah.
And he's there at the graveyard and he got a shovel.
Yeah. I mean, 2020 all the way to 2024 was pretty bad till the end of 2024. Kind of. Well, 2020 for as far as financial, about middle of 2023 to start getting pretty good for the stocks or something. I think 21, 2022 were the worst 2 years, I think.
Well, 2020 started off good.
But I looked online, like say our particular stock that we both do, it didn't go down that much in 2020. It didn't start going down until 2021.
Yeah.
So even with all the people not working during COVID lockdowns and stuff like that, this market was still holding pretty steady.
Yeah.
Surprisingly. It was until the regime change.
Yeah.
But then it came back with flying colors during that, about 2 years later.
I'm going to tell you, being that this is the day of beer dependence and it's supposed to be a patriotic and all that stuff, I'm going to tell you, what's more patriotic than living up to the Constitution, sealing up the border, going off and kicking some crazy dude's ass, trying to get nuclear power, nuclear weapons, I should say, and then calling Israel out for breaking the ceasefire and all that stuff, and saying, hey, I don't know what the fuck you're doing, they don't know what the fuck they're doing, that kind of thing. I mean, he really dropped the F-bomb.
Oh, yeah, he looked a little perturbed.
Yeah. And I would be too, because here you are working to make it, calm everything down.
Yeah.
And then of course China and Russia's there, trying to jump in, as soon as they can to do something.
Yeah. I like how he told Putin, "No, take care of his own war." When Putin offered to do a peace deal, try to do a peace stuff or whatever. But he said it kind of like joking and laughing too about it. Yeah.
Yeah, he used to take care of his own war, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Don't need any P's and Q's from the. Mind your own P's and Q's or something. Yeah.
Yes. Better shut it, or I'm going to be putting my foot up his ass.
Yeah, Day of Beer Dependent, man. I remember our first one. It was so great. Wish we could do that again. We had that tablecloth with the blue with the white stars, and we had that Mount Beermore. Mount Beermore. We had the American flag sticking out the top.
Mm-hmm.
That was awesome. We had all, and we found that year. We found so many damn patriotic beers. That was what 2012.
Yeah.
The first one, July 2012, and yeah, we had so many patriotic beers. It was awesome.
You can't find them now.
No, can't even find those videos anymore.
I might have a couple of them, but
yeah, I gotta go through it too. Last year I didn't add any of the videos we did for Damn Beer Dependence to our playlist, so I gotta do that. It's so hard to maneuver through YouTube though to go to old videos. Yeah. Oh, what can you do, right?
Oh yeah, but that's okay. That's okay.
I digress.
Alexa, shut up.
She got that from It's Okay. It's okay. Wow.
Yeah. She's wanting to tell me what to do and what to say and what to. Shut up.
I mean, she tried to help, but she's not sure what she could do to help.
Get on your knees.
I mean, she doesn't have a really good AI, does she? Yeah. Google is better than Alexa.
Oh, I don't know.
Well,
I don't know if any of them are like.
I don't like the new Google voice though. I don't. I wish they didn't change it. Is that Siri or who does Google? What is that? The voice change, the female voice change on that one. If you do a Google voice,
you change the voices yourself.
I can't. Well, mine changed automatically to more. I like the old voice better.
Well, you know what I have, right?
I like my women to sound like robots.
I have Gemini on here along with Dixie. And hey, Gemini, who's the greatest beer reviewers on the Spitter Swallow Beer Review?
It sounds like you're referring to Spit or Swallow as a style of beer review that often involves tasting something potentially unpalatable and deciding whether to keep it down.
No. Hey, Gemini, what do you think about Spitter Swallow?
How can I help you today?
Fuck up, that's one thing.
That's like I forgot how to do that shit.
If my previous response was not to your liking, I'm here to help, so please let me know what you'd prefer, or if there's anything specific I can do for you.
Yeah, I heard that one. All right. Who is the Spitter Swallow Beer Review?
You're doing a beer review on your annual day of beer.
Shut up.
It's got a long way to go, don't it?
Yeah, ain't gonna take over anytime soon.
And people are really worried about it.
Yeah, I mean, possibly could. I mean, Chat GPT is pretty good. I never messed with that Chinese one, whatever that is. I heard it's not that good, actually. I just heard it's a brand new thing, so that's why so many people downloaded it.
Yeah, and they download all the Chinese virus stuff in there that's tracking everything.
Yeah. Chat GPT, though, I mean, it's pretty good. You could set some plan. Hey, help me with this, and it'll set a plan up for you. And I mean, it's amazeballs.
Hey, oh, wait a minute, hold on. Allow while using the site. Okay, here we go. All right, let's try it. Hey, Chat GPT, who are the best beer reviewers on the Spitter Swallow Beer Review?
I don't know if Chat GPT will know that one. They might.
Yeah.
I didn't even know they had a voice thing on Chat GPT, do they?
Yeah.
No.
Let's see.
I've always used Meta because it's
All
I'm on Facebook, so.
Hey, let's try Chat GPT. Who are the best reviewers in Yeah. Okay, it's not saying anything right. Alright, so it says, oh yeah, welcome to the Spitter Swallow Beer Review where hops meet havoc and foam meets foolishness. So you want to know who are the best reviewers on the Spitter Swallow Beer Review? That's right, it's Shagdog and Jammer. Make sure you join them.
Yeah, that's nice.
So
what is the Spitter Swallow Beer Review?
spit or swallow beer review. Sounds like a fun and unique concept. Are you planning to do a spit or swallow segment with the beers you're reviewing today?
I sure am. Thank you. You're awesome, dude.
Thanks. Man, appreciate the kind words.
Man.
Now let's get back to the beer review. Which one are you going to start with? Shagdog's Willie Nillie IPA or Jammer's Abomination F 2024 IPA?
I didn't mention we were doing those at all.
Oh, well, he's got
That's weird. How they're listening while you're not saying stuff.
Go ahead, tell him. We did both.
Holy shit. I never mentioned that at all. We are doing both of those. Jammer's doing his and I'm doing mine. Hey, were you listening to us, you bastard, or are you watching us somehow?
No, I'm neither listening nor watching you. I'm just responding based on the conversation we've had so far. I'm here to help with your beer review, and I'm happy to play along or provide some commentary. You're doing both beers, and you're in charge. You focus on the review. What's the verdict on the Willie Nillie IPA and the Abomination F 2024 IPA?
All right, thanks. I did not mention anything about the beers we were doing. That's weird as hell. I only did the Day of Beer Dependence thing.
Right, let's get on.
I'm a little. Oh, fucking
Take
Meta's
it
good.
back. Now
Meta's
it's
gonna take
get
over.
Smart, right?
Yeah, Meta's gonna take over. Ooh.
This is another exciting episode of Beer Dependence Day 2025.
24. 5. Fuck 2024.
I'm Jammer.
And I am Shagdog.
We'll be right back with another one.
Yes.
Take care.
We're going to be back with another one?
I'm washing a window. I'm
wax.
washing a window.
Wax on, wax off.
Wax off. Hey, I'm doing it with my other hand now. I'm doing it with my other hand.
Looks clean.
Yeah, I'm doing it with both.